everyone. In today's session, let me help you get a better understanding of how to approach the space element or the Akash Tattva as per Vastu. So like you guys know, when I talk about Akash Tattva or the space element, the first thing that actually comes to our mind is the sky, right? So when we understand about the attributes related to the sky, you can see the openness it comes with, the vastness that it has, and the kind of light or darkness that it actually brings to a space, or a sense of vision that you can get into a space, right? Or it helps you give a perspective about things. But before I come into what are the design considerations, the metal associated, the zones that are associated, or even the activity areas that you can keep as per this particular element, let me tell you how exactly the transition is happening over here. Now that you guys are aware that from your earth element, we are basically getting our space element. And like we learned in our previous session, the earth element has two zones, that is the south-southwest and the southwest zone. Both together when transitioning becomes or creates the space element, correct? So when it becomes the space element, the four zones that are associated to this are firstly your west-southwest, your west-northwest, and your northwest. The attributes associated to each of these zones are: your west-southwest is basically your education and savings. Your west is for gains and profits. Your west-northwest is basically for detoxification and depression areas. And northwest is for supporting of banking. Alright. So these are the four things, and your northwest zone that you have over here is associated with your transition zone. That basically means this is the zone where again your space element transitions into becoming your water element, and like you guys know, the entire circle will be completed and on loop. So basically, before I get into the individual attributes of your space element, let me tell you what I meant by the loop. Basically, your water element becomes your air element becomes or transitions to becoming a fire element, your fire becomes your earth, and similar your earth element transitions in becoming into a space element. Again, from space it transitions in becoming to the water element. So the cycle continues to happen over and over again, and that is why it's a closed loop that we have. Okay, so now that you've understood the zones that are associated, which is the transition zone as per the space element, let us try to understand what exactly is the color associated to it. Now this is a little tricky, I feel, because most of you might think that when we talk about the sky, the first few colors that come into our mind are blue, black and white, right? Because blue and white is something that you see in the morning hours, and black to a darkish blue is something that you see in the night sky. Generally, it can vary on climatic conditions, all of that. But since we have already considered blue and black for our water element, the remaining color that is actually available for us is the color white. So as per Mahavastu, the color that is associated to the space element is basically white color. Alright, now the shape that is associated with the sky element or the space element or your Akash Tattva is circular or round shape. Alright, and the metal that is associated with this is basically iron. Some of the places or activity spaces that you can keep here, since like I said, taking attributes of the Akash or the sky or the space, what we can understand is that the basically your ducts that you have. For example, when I mean ducts, like lift shafts that are there, any vertical openings or punctures that are there in a space can be considered as per this particular element. And when I mean that, it can be your plumbing ducts that you have, or openings that you, or shafts that you have running. You can take your electrical conduits that are running in a particular shaft. All of these will be considered as per your Akash Tattva. So saying that, I hope this gave you a clearer understanding of not just Akash Tattva, but from the previous 5 sessions that we've had, to understood the entire 5 elements that we have as per Mahavastu and how they are connected in a loop. So saying that, thank you very much.